Today we have the third part of this wonderful anime. If you haven't watched them, be sure to watch the previous parts through the links in the description and then stick to this video until the end. After Keisu attacking to Yuto, we saw that his power throwed her of the window. Yuto then remembers the promise he made to her when he was little and cries for betraying her. Suddenly Keisu appears behind him and sits down for Yuto to apologize for betraying her. Keisu accepts and indirectly tells him to consider her better than others. But at this moment, Himari appears behind them and makes jest of Keisu's embarrassing speech. Later that night, we see some demons being swallowed by a blonde girl in the forest. The blonde girl is seen eating some demons while a man in a suit stands near her. They talk and the man suggests they go to the next town because there are more demons, to which she agrees. Back at school, the class teacher gives them an outdoor art class assignment. During the training, Uchiha and Sasa appear and Uchiha pulls Yuto into a nearby bush where she seduces him and drinks his blood. On the other hand, Sasa rides Rinko like a horse. Kabaraji reaches the place where the blonde lady is seen eating those demons, so he reports this horrible sight to Keisu over the phone. Next scene as Uchiha is sucking Yuto's blood, Himari quickly saves him but Uchiha dodges the attack. She explains that she doesn't intend to fight them and tells them about a demon that destroys other demons in the west. Just then Kabaraji arrives and asks if Yuto wants to know more about the incident, so they all decide to discuss it at the cafe. Kabaraji tells them that there's a demon that eats all the other demons in the west and destroys them. This shocks everyone, and Uchiha then explains that she drank Yuto's blood, thinking it might enhance her powers to protect herself. Kabaraji asks Yuto for help because of his power, but during their discussion, the demon appears alongside with the man. Himari and others try to attack them, but all to no avail. It is discovered that the two are the strongest demons as they find out that Tama is the nine-tailed fox and the man is Shuten Duji. Tama starts to swallow Himari, and as she rips her clothes she stops because she suppresses her Yuki flow, and she no longer tastes good to Tama. Keisu arrives, but unfortunately Shuten and Tama leave as they are not fully recovered, and they seek the most powerful demonic energy to devour to recover their strength. Next scene, they all gather at Yuto's house to discuss a possible plan to defeat Tama and Shuten. Keisu suggests a plan where only she and Yuto face the villains, while the others support them. Rinko goes out to get groceries for dinner, so in the meantime, the others discuss how to awaken Yuto's powers. They all start doing their moves on Yuto under the guise of awakening his powers. Suddenly, Rinko arrives and rages as she fights them. Keisu brings Himari's sword, even though it's damaged Sasa can repair it with her magic. Yuto discusses with Rinko about the possibility of ending this without violence. Both wonder why a demon eats another, so Shizuku explains that Shuten Duji and Tama were both sealed away by humans long ago, and now that they've awakened, they need demonic energy to survive and restore their powers. Shizuku adds that when they regain their power, they may take revenge on the humans who sealed them away. Later that night, Yuto addresses the girls and decides to fight alongside them. After the meeting, Kabaraji calls Keisu and asks for her cooperation. As Keisu still feels betrayed that Kabaraji went behind her to meet Yuto, she doesn't agree. After hanging up, Kabaraji meets Tama and Shuten Duji, and he makes a deal with them. Back home Himari joins in cooking, which surprises everyone, but she injures herself in the process and Yuto helps her heal. During dinner, Himari leaves early and appears that she's going to confront Tama and Shuten Duji herself. But Yuto stops her on the way and softly gives her reason to stay. Himari melts into his arms, and as they are about to kiss, Keisu interrupts them. After a while the others arrive and start arguing as usual while Yuto smiles contentedly. The next day, Yuto trains with Himari, but the results remain the same as Yuto's power doesn't activate unless he's in danger. Then Rinko suggests that they go to her hometown to solve the problem. Meanwhile Shuten Duji sends a demonic barrier around the city and the girls feels it. The girls approached the city and realized that the humans were not there. So Shizuku explains that they are in a separate world. Tama appears and a battle ensues between them, but Tama prevails as none of the girls' attack work and Kabaraji watches from afar. The battle continues and Tama keeps dominating. During the battle, Himari loses control again, but Yuto is able to calm her down. Tama notices Himari's intense demonic energy, so she retreats while the others retreat to Yuto's hometown too. They try to search the documentation to see if they can find a guide to activate Yuto's power. Meanwhile Kabaraji calls Keisu and tells her to get out because Tama and Shuten Duji know their location and they will come after them. Then we see Himari walking along the forest as memories of her and Yuto's childhood flashed by. She arrives at a lake where she encounters Tama and Shutenduji. They both get empowered and start attacking until she awakens her power, and their plan works by angering Himari and activating her power. A brutal battle ensues between her and Tama, so the girls feel the vibrations from the fight and go towards it. Meanwhile, Himari evolves further, with strange marks appearing on her body and her hair turning gray. The intensity of her attacks increases greatly, and Tama quickly captures her and drains some of her demon energy. This caused Tama to transform into a nine-tailed fox, while the girls and Yuto watched in amazement. Even though Tama being in the nine-tailed fox form, Himari still defeats her. Yuto decides to go and calm Himari down, but she doesn't recognize them and starts attacking them all. While Shutenduji is disappointed that Tama has been defeated, he decides to suck the demon energy directly from her. Himari continues to attack them until they all pass out. After Yuto regains consciousness, he grabs her sword to stop her, but as Himari approaches him, he loses the will to fight and hugs her. This causes Himari to calm down and she transforms again, and Yuto's power finally activates as the cloud clears. Shutenduji panics and gets angry and he transforms. So Yuto infuses his magic into Himari's sword and Himari combines Yuto's magic and easily defeats Shutenduji. After that, she transforms back to normal and the girls are happy to see Yuto's power finally activate. The girls decide to go home to celebrate, but Himari stays and tells them that her job as Yuto's bodyguard is done. Yuto then tries to use his magic again, but it doesn't work, meaning Himari's work continues. Back home, while everyone eats and celebrates their victory, Yuto's class teacher, Taizu, and the class representative visit to see if he's okay due to the recent attacks in town. But they find the girls in his house and conclude about very bad thoughts. And this video ends here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos.